Hi everyone, Ed Robertson, hoping you're enjoying the holiday weekend. We are taking a few days off ourselves and we'll be back with a brand new edition of TV Confidential next week. In the meantime, we thought we'd bring you what we'll call a blast from the past, an excerpt from one of our conversations that you may have heard before, but probably haven't heard in a long time. We hope you'll enjoy.
I suppose it all started with the snow. You see, it was a very special kind of snow, for it was the first snow of the season. And as any child can tell you, there's a certain magic to the very first snow.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal.
December 14th, 1969, Frosty the Snowman aired.
Happy
Christmas
birthday!
So this was, animation from Rankin-Bass. This was not the claymation that you know from Rudolph. Mm-hmm. You'd still see the same style there. And Jimmy Durante was in the first. There was a sequel that Andy Griffith was kind of the master of ceremonies. Narrator, whatever you want to call it.
Frosty's Winter Wonderland.
Where he married his wife Crystal.
Yes.
And and then they had
And they made snow.
And they made snow. Yeah, they had offspring. Yes. But this was one that was taken from the song, and it was beautifully done. Mm-hmm. I think it was one of those favorites. And of course, in the original song, "Let's Have Fun Before I Melt," basically is the premise. They had to kind of end it with a happy ending where Frosty goes to the North Pole to live with Santa, where he could be around all the time. And yes, and you met the magician whose hat it was that caused. And I don't mean this to be a segue from being frozen to our next one. You know what it is. I'm just going to say it. December 15th, 1966. Was the day that Walt Disney was frozen for your sins.
I'm sorry, folks.
If I didn't highlight the segue, it would be even more.
Disrespect intended, folks.
No disrespect. It's just the way that things fall.
One more item: if you're starting a company, particularly one that is in an emerging market, you know that averting any sort of legal dispute is crucial to your business plan. Our friends at Tectonic Law offer an array of services that can help you avoid and preempt future litigation while also developing and protecting your intellectual property and intangible assets. Tectonic Law serves the needs of a host of emerging industries throughout California and beyond, including industrial designers, beverage makers, artists, farmers, retail stores, health practitioners, wellness experts, cosmetics manufacturers, nonprofit organizations, innovators in sustainable practices, and libraries. Go to tectoniclaw.com to learn more about how Tectonic Law can help your business thrive. tectoniclaw.com. Rock solid representation for groundbreaking industries.
This portion of TV Confidential is brought to us by our friends at Front Porch Realty, the community of realtors in the Northern Bay area of California that is committed to finding the solution that is best for their clients. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to sell or lease your property in Northern California, call Karen Strain at 415-886-7411 or visit frontporchrealtygroup.com for more information on how they can help you.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for listening to the TV Confidential podcast. If you like what you hear, please consider subscribing to the TV Confidential podcast, or better yet, give us a review on Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, or wherever you listen to our podcast.